Hi, welcome to the section of HDFS, which is Hadoop Distributed File System. Now that we have already seen how to install Hadoop on a pseudo-mode cluster, in this video we'll see how to use HDFS commands and what are all the commands that are required to operate on HDFS. So these are all the available commands of HDFS. We have ls command, which lists the file present in HDFS, and du, which gives you disk usage of a particular directory in HDFS. We have copy command, which copies a file present in HDFS from one path to another path. These source and destination both will be in HDFS, right? And we have something called rm command, which removes a file from an HDFS, or we have something called recursive delete for deleting a directory in HDFS. We have put command to put a file from your local file system to HDFS. We have something called copy from local, which again copies a file from local file system to HDFS. Move from local, which moves, rather than copying, it moves from local directory to HDFS. We have something called get, which gets a file from HDFS to local file system. We have something called cat command, which cats a file in HDFS, copy to local and move to local, like moving a file from HDFS to local file system. Copy creates a copy in local file system. Move will move the total file from HDFS to local file system. We have something called mkdir, which creates a directory in HDFS. We have something called touch command, which creates a 0-byte file in HDFS. Test is again another command to test whether a file is present in HDFS or not. It gives you 0 if the file is present. If it is not present, it gives you something like 1. We have something called stat command, which gives the statistics of a particular file or directory in HDFS. And finally, we have help command, which is basically used to find the syntax of any HDFS command. Right, so let's look at all these commands in detail on how do we operate on HDFS in our next video. This video is basically to brief you on what all the commands that are available in HDFS. In our next video, we'll look at how to use these particular commands in a practical manner. Thanks for watching this video.